Hello everybody and welcome to the Darlington Raceway of the 2025 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Sober or Slammer 200, and our Craftsman Truck Series playoff openers. Corey Heim and Lane Riggs lead us to the green flag as we are underway here in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series playoffs here at the track Too Tough to Tame in Darlington, South Carolina. As 11 of Corey Heim to the race lead early over Majeski, and Riggs trying to drive away and find his way into the round 8. Of course, Heim, the dominant driver in the Truck Series all season long, the regular season champion, 6 wins in his bank, a healthy 44-point cushion coming into this race, and is out to the lead early over Riggs, Chandler Smith, the time Majeski. Corey Heim going to lead the opening lap of racing here in our playoff opener here in Darlington, but don't count out that 34. Lane Riggs trying to go back to back, got the job done. Richard Means right there in second, but the 38 into the wall. Chandler Smith in the wall in turn 2 gets a Darlington stripe, going to cost him third to Ty Majeski. He'll have to regroup to try to get the field. The 19 Daniel Hemrick really knocks the wall down, losing 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 positions. Could be big playoff implications for Hemrick as he is significantly into the wall, damage to his truck, and loses a ton of track position. Still Corey Heim, Lane Riggs, the 34 now trying to make a move here on lap 35, but nothing really materializing for him, and Corey Heim will maintain the lead. And now here we are on the final lap of stage 1. Heim has led every lap so far tonight and is going to easily dominate, and Corey Heim will win stage 1 here in Darlington, getting another stage win and one more playoff point. Riggs in second, Majeski, Chandler Smith and Enfinger make 5 playoff trucks in the top 5, Mills in 6th, Ankrum 7th, Honeycutt, Rhodes, and Carruth 3 more playoff trucks to round out the top 10. No stage points for Tanner Gray or Daniel Hemrick. So Corey Heim dominates and easily takes home the stage 1 win here in Darlington from pole position, leading all 37 laps as we move on to stage number 2 here in the track Too Tough to Tame, the Lady in Black. Now it's Corey Heim alongside the 42 of Matt Mills on the front row after some pit strategy. Can Matt Mills make something happen here, as he's on the outside, of course, of Heim time, and that number 11 Heim so dominant all day and all season long, just continuing here today in Darlington. He will clear for the race lead. The 42 gets in the wall. Matt Mills, big mistake there, going to cost that outside lane a ton of crucial time. About 4 or 5 trucks on the inside get clear, as Heim and Majeski driving away from the field here in Darlington as Corey Heim tries to win his way into the round of 8 once again. And continue this dominant start to this race as Heim leading the way early here in stage 2 at Darlington. Now on the lap number 90, final lap of stage 2, Heim just lapped Matt Crafton in 24th, and now Heim will come through to lead all 90 laps to start this race and dominate here in Darlington. Corey Heim going to sweep the stages, winning stage 2 here in Darlington in dominating fashion over the rest of the field as we give the free pass here to the 88 of Crafton. Chandler Smith will follow through in second because the 98 of Majeski is on pit road. A perplexing strategy call there. Enfinger third. Here comes Carruth and Lane Riggs. So still all playoff trucks in the top 5. Then Brent Cruz in 6th. Bailey Curry 7th. Andres Perez 8th. Tyler Ankrum 9th. And Matt Mills rounds out the top 10 here in Darlington. Corey Heim dominating, sweeping the stages, led every lap so far here today in Darlington. Now, who will be able to conquer this third and final stage? And will Heim be able to complete the perfect performance so far here today? As we will see here, as we in stage 3, you can only see one line here as the whole outside lane is catching up as we go green. So Heim and a bunch of cars get the jump here. So Heim will maintain the race lead. Majeski charging back on the outside lane with the 45 of Curry. Now the 98 of Ty Majeski going to take the lead for the first. Actually, he's trying to unlap himself in the 98. He was trapped a lap down because of when he pitted at the end of that stage. He's trying to unlap himself. But now it's Bailey Curry in the 45 trying to pull off the upset and go to victory lane as he takes the lead away from the 11 of Corey Heim, who's led every lap so far today. And now Heim gonna pit. What is the 11 doing? Just because I was perplexed by the situation, I threw a Mickey Mouse yellow right there because I had no idea what was going on. So it's going to be a caution here with Bailey Curry in the lead alongside the 9 of Grant Enfinger, who gets a great restart. And now Enfinger takes the lead here at Darlington with 48 laps to go as Corey Heim's perfect day gets ruined here by that just perplexing decision to pit right on the first lap of green. No idea what Heim was doing right there. I don't know if that the game decided to assess him a penalty because he technically jumped early, even though the rest of the line was catching up as Majeski was second. So now Enfinger, the next lap, gets into the wall. That gives Raja Carruth the lead in the 71. So now 45 to go. Carruth in the lead, trying to win his way into the round of 8 for just the second time in his career. He did it last season. He was able to make that round of 8. Now Heim has made his pit stop and is currently scored 1 lap down. So the 11 has his work cut out for him here to get back in the game, but it's Raja Caruth leading the way here in Darlington. So the caution came out for some debris, so therefore Corey Heim going to get the free pass and get back in the game, but he's all the way down in 26th place as Caruth leads Sawalich and Curry here in Darlington. Can Raja Caruth bring home the victory here in Darlington and find his way to the round of 8? It would be a huge win for him, his third on the season, and it would be the third of his career. Of course, last season he pointed his way into the playoffs. This would be an incredible season so far for Caruth, just proving why he belongs in this truck series and why he can continue to move up the ranks. A lot of talent behind the wheel, that number 71, as Caruth continues to lead. But now Bailey Curry takes the lead back from Caruth, coming to 27 laps to go. How about Bailey Curry in that 45 for Nice Motorsports, trying to get a big upset win here in Darlington. But now here comes Caruth back to the inside within just 2 laps, and now Caruth charging back to the front with just 24 laps remaining here in Darlington. Caruth going to clear Bailey Curry for the lead into turn 1, and Caruth back in control, and it looks like it could be falling his way to go to victory lane here at the track. Too tough to tame. Behind us, Corey Heim trying to charge his way in the top 15 with Ty Majeski. Both trucks have been a lap down at one point or another, have really fast trucks, but are trying to charge through these guys who are slower than them, but it is extremely hard to pass, as Heim just now getting by his teammate Tanner Gray, who has struggled so far here today. No stage points and not in the top 10 pretty much at all today, but it's still Caruth in complete control at Darlington. A few laps later, here comes the 11, Corey Heim, with just 2 laps to go, has caught the lead pack and is making the pass for 6th position. A tremendous charge through the field. Heim up 20 spots and about 20 laps, and Caruth is still leading, trying to hold back to 17 of Gio Ruggiero. Now with 2 to go here in Darlington. Ruggiero chasing down Caruth, but look out for lap traffic there, catching the back end of the field. The 2 truck of Cody Dennison, the 22 up there. That is Mason Maggio. Can Caruth get by? White flag in the air. Final lap is the right credit one bank at Darlington. And here comes Gio Ruggiero to the inside of Caruth. Ruggiero wants the lead and his first career win. Can he pull it off with a last lap pass here in Darlington? Don't count out Tyler Ankrum in 3rd, but Caruth gets a huge run down the back straightaway on the exit of turn 2 and will push Dennison out ahead, and Caruth is able to hold off Ruggiero and go to the outside of the lap truck here in 3 and 4 for the final time, and because of that move, he is going to be going to the round of 8 as Raja Caruth holds on and wins at Darlington. Caruth will advance to the next round of the playoffs. Ruggiero in 2nd again. Ankrum, Hemrick, and Lane Riggs the top 5. Corey Heim charges all the way back to 6th with a tremendous recovery, but does not get the win he was looking for. Chandler Smith in 7th. Caden Honeycutt 8th. How about Brent Cruz in 9th? And Grant Enfinger rounds out the top 10 as Caruth gets his 3rd win of the season and of his career, advancing to the round of 8, leading 41 laps here today in Darlington. As we get your final race results here from the Lady in Black, Caruth the winner. Great efforts from Ruggiero and Ankrum in the top 5 for the best non-playoff drivers. And of course, Hemrick, Riggs, Heim, Chandler Smith, Honeycutt, Enfinger all in the top 10. Heim charging his way from 26th to 6th in those final 30 laps of the race. Ben Rhodes ends up in 11th. Ty Majeski gets the fastest lap of the race, that extra point, but finishes down in 14th, 1 position above Tanner Gray, who's our worst finishing playoff driver, in position number 15. See, there's the rest of good. Corey LaJoy down in 21st, and Cody Dennison finishes in last place. But no crashes. Surprisingly, no wrecks here today in Darlington. No DNFs. A clean playoff opener, which you love to see. And here's our updated playoff grid. Bristol and New Hampshire remain in this opening round of 10. Caruth, of course, advanced with the win. Corey Heim still now has a complete full race on the cut line, 65 to the good. He is going to be just fine. Lane Riggs plus 40, looking really good. Chandler Smith plus 25 should be comfortable. Daniel Hemrick, 18 above the cut line. Enfinger, 13 to the good. Then it really gets tight from 7th through 10th. Ben Rhodes, 3 points to the good. Caden Honeycutt on that playoff bubble now is 2 points above our defending champion of Ty Majeski and 8 points above the 15 of Tanner Gray, who is, of course, 10th out of the 10 drivers in this Craftsman Truck Series playoff. So Caruth does not have to worry the next 2 weeks, can rest easy and advance to the round of 8 where he'll try to make his first ever Championship 4 appearance. So congrats to Raja on the win. And as we end this episode, as always, I want to give a special shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much to JJ, Brenda Breen, and Jeremy Isaac for your support. Really appreciate it. It means a ton to me. Helps us channel out and continue to grow, produce some awesome content. Now pushing towards 2,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're watching and are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes a couple of seconds. I really, really appreciate it. Also, like the video, turn on notifications, and if you want to get a shout out at the end of the video like these 3, become a paid channel member. Link is in the description down below, and you'll get access to more exclusive perks than just that. So until the next episode, where we'll be at Bristol. I hope you all have a good one.